Shalom, welcome to another crown jewel word analysis. Two words actually. Two words that have great connection to each other. So the first word would be frog. Okay, we're taking an English word, frog. That will be a fe, right? That will be a resh, a vav, and a gimel. Now, the frog is the fe, right, is mouth, and it has quite a mouth, which is situated between water and earth. Because the frog is born from and in water, where its life begins, and later moves onto land, right, as it progresses. So the frog, mouth, low vibration sound, up, So it carrying water through gimel, progress onto the land, jumping in the air, even aleph, that's its progress, and receiving life, shin, from the sun, shemesh, also. So rather than remaining in one, its mouth, right, pe, produces low frequency vibration, mem and mem sofit, the sound shaped by water and released into air, right, earth also, low frequency vibration sound. So it binds water and air in a single living form, having life from shin included. Each and every created being is made from all the elements, of course. We'll get into that in a little bit. But what's interesting is its color is green, right? Green. And this reflects the same progression because green is not a primary state but a mixture of blue and yellow. You see? So, blue, yellow. Chesed, Tiferes. The sun, you saw it was the progress connected here. Shin, Shemesh, sun, yellow, green, Shamayim, right? Mayim, Shamayim, air, water, both blue. So blue and yellow makes green. So that's quite interesting, but it's not all. Because if we look at the word green itself, we can do it in two ways. In Dutch it's groen, but first we'll do the English, right? So to lay the word out here, green, gimel, is that same progress, right? Because green is always, like, think of plants and trees, it's progress, right? Green, gimel, progress, raise, form, progressing form, and then you would take the E sound, which is a yud, again, and then the nun, which is fish. It's born as in its earliest stages, it's like a fish, right? But it's also soul, and soul, netzach, is the soul form. That's not a coincidence. And if you take the word in Dutch, it is groen. Then it's progressing form, binding, soul, right? Fish. And the katan value there is 16, equal to the katan of 14, nun, plus 17, fe, katan, plus 21, oh, sorry, I'm doing it wrong. Sorry, my bad. 5 plus 8, 13, plus 3, 16. Katan of nefesh. What did we see? Green was the soul form, nefesh. Okay, so that's a match. So, really, that affirms further that green is a visible expression of soul life in the world, right? Together, the frog and the color green embody the same truth. So life progresses through water, air, land, right? Having life from sun, like all creatures. So this is Aleph Memshin, right? Humans, angels, demons, heaven, hell, environments, galaxies, atoms, you name it. The face, the body, everything. The frog just gives us a clear depiction of it. And what is so amazing to read now is a midrash, because there's a midrash that tells of King David, who during the composing of Tehillim was singing praises to Hashem. He felt disturbed, right, by the constant croaking of the frog. So frustrated, David questioned why the frog interrupted his holy song, and he complained, right, to Hashem. So Hashem then revealed to him that the frog's praise was even greater than his, right? So the teaching explains that the frog sings day and night without pause. Every breath it takes is praise, not through words or intention, but simply through being what it is. Its entire existence is service, and even its life ultimately sustains others. So David understood then that embodied, interrupted praise can surpass even the most exalted poetry. So the choice of the frog is deliberate. The frog gets born and lives in water, moves on land, breathes air, and even becomes briefly airborne when it jumps, receiving life from the sun, right? So its voice is not refined speech, but low resonant vibration. Whoa. It praises without intellect, ego, or self-awareness. It fulfills its nature completely, like a tree or a plant, also green for that matter. So the lesson is not that the frog is morally greater than a human, okay? Don't get me wrong, but that it praises comes from existence itself. As the teaching implies, David praised Hashem with words, but the frog praised Hashem with its entire being, making the frog a living example in its doing, reminding us of all the elements. That's why it wears a crown, right? In the Midrash also, the crowned frog. I envision the crowned frog softly and deeply saying, I do not speak holiness, I live it. Yes, it's very intriguing animal now. But it's not limited to frogs. Birds, Aleph Memshin. In the face, in the body. Angels, Aleph Memshin. Demons, Aleph Memshin. Environment. Aleph, the atmosphere, separates the sun, Shin, Shemesh, from Mayim, water, and Maim, earth. More angels. See it in yourself, see it in others. There's nothing that surpasses Aleph Memshin, even the highest of kings. So many blessings. I hope that was helpful, and see you in the next video. Shalom.